Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get the white luck spike in Descenders. I mentioned the white luck spike in the previous video and you guys really wanted it, so I tried my hardest and I finally found the way on how to get it. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do it in this video, and it's a very simple, easy process. You just got to make sure you follow along and do everything I do. Before this video starts, I hope you guys had a good Christmas, and if you did, please let me know in the comments what you got for Christmas. And if you enjoyed this little tutorial and video, make sure you please subscribe since we're so close to 2.5k subscribers. Anyways, let's get into the video and show you guys how it's done. So the first thing you're actually going to want to do is download the first link in the description. It's a UABE. This is basically how you access your Unity files, and you can go into the Unity files, change the game settings, which is what you're going to need to do this tutorial. So it's going to be the first link in the description. Once you download it, make sure you extract it so you can access it, which is pretty easy. You just have to right click it and then press extract folder, and once you got that, you're pretty much ready to go. Okay, so the first thing I recommend doing is opening up two File Explorer tabs. This just makes it a little bit easier to work around. So yeah, that's what I would just recommend doing at first, just so you guys can get ready. Also, make sure to pin your Descenders folder, like your main Steam apps common Descenders folder. This is going to really help you in this video and in other videos on how to mod and everything like that in the game. Okay, now all that's out of the way, let's try and actually do it. So once you open your UABE, it won't say UABE, that's what I just named mine. You're going to see, and when you extract it, you're going to see this top file, this top application here called Asset Bundle Extractor. You're going to open this, and then you're going to see this little thing right here. Once you've done that, you want to click File, Open, and then you want to go to your Descenders folder where I just told you to pin before. Go to Descenders_data, and then you want to scroll down to Shared Assets 1.assets. You're going to click this and press Open. This is going to bring up the screen here, and it's going to start to open your Descenders data, and here it all is. Okay, now this part gets a little bit tricky, so make sure you follow along for these next few steps. Okay, so once you're here, you're going to go View, search by name, and then you want to type in this frame_lux_01_MAT in capitals. Once you've typed that out, you want to click OK, and then you're going to be on this screen here. You're going to see a highlighted frame_lux_01_mat. That is what you need. Now, what you want to do, you want to go export dump, which is on the right side here. Make sure you don't click export raw, because that will be the wrong thing. And then you want to make a folder somewhere that you know where it's going to be accessed, and then you want to call it export dump. You can call whatever you want. I just call it export dump. Then you're going to save this file here. So that is the first step to this big part. Now what you want to do is you want to go to gear_lux01mat. You're going to export dump again. You're going to be export dumping all of these next ones, so I'm going to show you guys which ones it is. So you're going to want to export dump handlebar_lux_0_01_mat. You're going to export dump this into the same folder that you have been recently for all the same things, and then you're going to do wheels_lux_01_mat and export dump again. Alright, once you got those things, that's the main thing for the luck spike. Now that you got this File Explorer thing still open, you can go to where you save the export dumps, which I saved it in my Descenders_data. This won't stuff up your Descenders game whatsoever. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. What you want to do is you want to scroll down. Make sure you use this thing on the right hand side, because it's been a lot easier. You're going to scroll down to where it says number 8, zero pair data. Once you're here, you're going to change the RGB and A, and then you're going to set the RG and B to all to 2.5. This is really important that you do this, because if you don't, then you won't have the right color. And then for A, you're always going to want it to be 1. So for all of the frame, gear, handlebar, and wheels, you're going to want to make it so you go into number 8 and set it as RGB as 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 and 1. I'm going to go through all of them, so just follow my steps. So then you want to click save or Control S and then exit out of that. Make sure you keep it there though, don't move it and don't delete it or anything. Then you want to scroll down again, do the same thing for gear_lux_01, and then you're going to change this here to 2.5, 2.5, and then this one's already on 1. This one's usually going to be on 1 already, same with R. Same with red, so just keep it like that. Then again, you're going to want to click save and exit. Again, we're going to do the same thing for handlebar. We're going to scroll all the way down to where you see 8, 0 pair data, and then you're going to change this to 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 1. Again, save and then exit out, or Control S and then exit. Then for the last time, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to scroll down to 0 pair 8, And then I'm going to change this to 2.5. 2.5 is 1. Or where you see immersion colors, something like that. Alright, then you want to click save, exit out, and that's one of the hardest parts done in my opinion. Then you want to go back to your assets info where you were before, and then now you want to go view, search by name, and then we're going to change this here. We're now going to be typing in this frame underscore custom underscore 03 underscore mat. You're going to click OK, and then you're going to be brought to this screen here. This is where you're going to see the highlighted thing again. Then you're going to want to import dump this time, not export dump, but import dump. That's really important. And then you should be bring up to your folder where you did the export dump. And then you're gonna basically, so I've got the two things up here. So we've just done the frame, and you're gonna want to click the frame from the export dump and then click open. Okay, now you want to scroll down to gear underscore custom 03 underscore mat, and then again you want to import dump. Make sure it's import dump, and then click gear. You want to line them up so it's gear with gear, frame with frame, handlebar with handlebar, and wheels with wheels. And then you click open. We're gonna do the same for handlebar. We're gonna click it. Make sure it's highlighted, as you can see, import dump, click handlebar, and then click open. We're going to do the exact same for wheels, highlight it, click it, import dump, click wheels, and open. And that's it, that's all you need to do. This is what you have to do. Click file, save, and then I recommend saving to your desktop. So it's going to say resources, you're going to change it to resources, so keep it the same, and then .assets. Make sure it's a Unity assets file as well, it should be. So you're going to save it to your desktop. Make sure you don't save it to your Descenders data, because that won't work, if that makes sense. You have to save it to a desktop or somewhere else that you know where you keep it. Okay, we're almost done, you just got to do a few more things. You're going to click OK. You can exit out of Unity Assets Build Extractor. I recommend keeping this, put it in your document, something like that, somewhere safe that you know where you can access it another time, because you're going to need to use this in other mods. You're going to want to keep these two File Explorer tabs open though. Okay, make sure you can see your desktop icon. So I have my resource.assets down here. What I've done is I made a folder in my storage called Descenders Data, and this basically has a bunch of mods. I have the BMX folder, my normal settings for the game, double Superman C grabs, fast tricks, yada yada yada, you get it. So now this is what I actually recommend that you all do, is that you want to go back to this folder here, go to Descenders Data, and then you want to save the main 3 ones. I recommend saving this somewhere else. It shouldn't take up too much storage. You're going to want to save resource.assets, shared assets 1.assets, shared assets 0.assets. These are the main 3 ones that you're going to be changing constantly if you're getting into mods for Descenders. As you can see, I've done this to mine, and it's going to really help you in the future when it comes to modding and you want to replace your files so you don't have to lose the current mods that you've already modded. Well, I'm editing on the BMX mod, by the way, so my game is going to have the white lux spike in a BMX. So then I'm going to go into the BMX mod and then type in white Lux BMX. Once I've done that, I can then click resource assets that we saved down on our desktop, and then I can simply just drag and drop into here. Now that I've done that and I have a previously saved version of my game settings which have all the mods I already have on it, I can now safely and confidently drag the white Lux bike into my Descenders underscore data from Steam. And then you want to click replace the file in this destination. And now you should have the white Lux bike. You can close your file explorers, go to your game, and start to load it up. If this is your first time modding and you're getting into Descenders and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, because I post modding tutorials. I'm starting to post modding tutorials, and yeah, I really appreciate if you guys subscribed, and I try to help you guys out if you join my Discord server. So if you have any problems or run into anything, let me know in my Discord server and I'll happily help you guys. And then we go to custom, not Lux bike, but then we go to the third. When we go to the third one, you will see the white Lux bike. And look at that, there it is. I'm gonna plug my controller in really quickly so I can show you guys. Also, if you have a custom bike as slot number 2 on your custom gear, make sure you remove it so then it looks like an actual white Lux bike. So yeah, you'll see it in your third custom slot. And now we have the white Lux bike in Descenders. It is a super sick bike. I recommend to anyone who plays the game, since it is basically a free Lux bike. Like it's pretty cool. I definitely rate this bike a 10 out of 10. Like the Lux bike, it is just a really nice bike. It's probably my favorite Lux bike in general. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video and found it helpful and you got the white lux bike for yourself, make sure you send me a picture in my Discord server, link in the description. And big shout out to Brental for explaining this mod and giving us the white lux bike. But please make sure to do a backup of your shared assets 1, 0 and resource assets, because that will very much help for you. Like I was saying before, if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to hear more mods about Descenders and want to learn how to mod the game, let me know in the comments, subscribe, like the video, and I really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.